Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Grossi Sports Bowl. Packers versus Chiefs. I'm your host, Sports Reactions, and today we're going to be. And Jacksonville just won against the Bills. The Bills. They just won against the Bills. What? Packers Chiefs is on Fox, by the way. Anyway, this is the Grossi / Sports Reactions Bowl. It's Packers versus Chiefs.
And as we update the standings, Buffalo now only a half game in front of the New England Patriots. That is a huge win for the Jaguars and a bad ball.
All right, so let's see what the other standings are here.
We had no idea what is going to happen. Who would have saw that one coming?
Hey,
9-6. Jacksonville.
that was probably the greatest game of football I've ever seen in my entire life.
This is Andrew Catalan saying so long from Jacksonville. We'll get you back to our New York studio and the State Farm.
Now, was that 5 field goals in that game, or was
What a
it?
win for Urban Meyer.
I think it was. It was. No, it was 5 field goals.
9-6 over the Buffalo Bills on CBS.
Urban liked it.
All right, now you got to put on the Packers and Chiefs game. It's on Fox. It's like it's the national broadcast.
What if they show the overtime of
Oh, they won't.
Fox game? That game won't start until 4:30. They're showing that on here.
Yeah,
Works his way to the 38.
because it's like the only game that's on right now. It was probably a coin toss or something. All right, I'm gonna go do the 4:15.
Use your running game. Lean on this defense that's been out there and how to defend that running game, how to defend that bully ball. That's what you want.
Ball control has been significantly in Baltimore's favor, in particular in the second half. Entire Minnesota defense trying to stop the run. Freeman with a strong one on fourth down as we check in with Chris at Thompson at a game break.
Thanks, I'm letting you guys know what's coming up next. Jordan Love makes his first career NFL start for the 7-1 Packers in Kansas City against that guy, Patrick Mahomes, looking to get his team back on track. It's all coming up next. America's Game of the Week.
Our Baltimore had that 1-point win week 2 on Sunday Night Football against Mahomes. In Kansas City, the first time Jackson had beaten Mahomes in 4 drives. Second and 5.
What? Jackson is gonna throw. That's Hollywood. All right, so what did I get wrong there?
You've got everything locked up, and you just got Brown on the comeback right here. Look at him, 6 foot the ground, come back. Beautiful throw by Jackson.
I got 1, 2, 3.
This is where the Ravens just need to be you, right? Just be who you are. Stick with what you do. Big formations.
3 of 7.
Exactly what they do in this big formation again. Freeman turns ahead. Yeah, touchdown wins it here in overtime. Down to the 33.
All right, so we're gonna watch a little bit of the Ravens versus the Vikings.
You're in a huddle, offensive huddle. You know what your offensive coordinator, Greg Roman's going to call. We're going to do exactly what we do. Greg Roman, you see him right there, and he's giving his guys an opportunity. Hey, guys, go out there, be bigger, be stronger, be more physical, and go win us a football game.
Off the fake. Oh, that ball was deflected and taken away.
Wow.
Vikings have it. It's Anthony Barr with the biggest defensive play of the day.
Jeez.
Anthony Barr, a clutch defensive play. Tipped it to himself and secured it. A monster takeaway for Minnesota. Minnesota.
Well, they slide the fullback right by him, and the running back is responsible. You got to go cut the legs.
Wait, when did he start streaming?
So he can't jump up and defend it.
5 minutes ago. He started 15, so I'm going to do a comparison.
The biggest play of the game thus far.
Now in the sudden death we go. Next score wins it. What a play from Barr. Third career interception sets up Kirk Cousins at his own 38.
So we're going to wait a little bit. We're going to combine these two streams and put them together and put them on my channel here.
Prior to the delay, first timeout. Minnesota, a 30-second timeout. They'll use the timeout to negate that delay of game penalty.
So Adam, you're
I think that's Kevin Q.
underneath, and the running back's gonna come up here and take the end man line of scrimmage. You gotta
I think it's
engage
Kevin
him to
Kubler
make
that's
sure
on
that
the
he can't get there.
on the
Look,
Fox
right now,
broadcast
don't
here.
stop. You gotta go attack him. That's what you're trying to do.
Well, just
Attack
throw
him,
that on
make
the
sure
field.
you
How
put
can
his
it be
hands
delay
down,
again?
and there you see Ricard with his
They
hands
probably
on
left
his
the play
head.
clock go to
Man,
0.
that was wide
They shouldn't
open.
have started the play
I would
clock.
be
It
the
was really
recipient of
good.
that ball, but that's one of those things where you're setting that up. You gotta go get that guy.
Stop the game for all kinds of reasons.
I gotta go to the stream yard here and give Grossi a little love.
Gives your family the gift that keeps on going.
Our very own Energizer Bunny?
Energizer Ultimate
He did it against Detroit late in the game. He did it against
the number one longest lasting AA battle.
overtime. Greg Joseph has made 2 game-winning field goals in his career.
I don't want to watch this game
One
anymore.
this year against
I want
Detroit.
to watch the Packers.
I want to watch the Chiefs.
Yeah, but if our day it's been already without the days going, it would be the Eagles win against the Chargers. I wouldn't be surprised one bit, honestly. The Chargers need to win this game, and I think it might be a tough game for them. I said that on predictions too.
Third down.
You don't want to win this game, do you?
Penetration.
Guys, fouls are just absolutely
Sports, here we go. Grossi Sports Ball, let's get it.
Mr.
Mr. Defiance, Vikings fan, hope the Titans win, and he runs all over the Rams.
Grossi versus Sports. I had to give him one.
Play for a tie.
We're not gonna tie. You know how this goes. It's rare that a team gets a tie.
Scrimmage for Baltimore. Here comes the blitz. Cousins throws incomplete. Fourth down. A Wake Martindale special.
Well, Wink Martindale, what we say, you know, we're bringing pressure. When there's an opportunity, we'll go.
The Grossi Sports Bowl. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Idiot.
Aaron throw.
Six full of idiots.
Dude, the refs or the players? The refs or the players?
Oh,
That's an understatement.
Near the 20, there is a penalty marker thrown on the play.
I'll feed the kicker.
I didn't see it. Let's see roughing the kicker though. Let's see Tyler Conklin.
During the kick, holding number 44, return team. 10-yard penalty.
That's called Sheffers.
Baltimore back a little bit. Marlon Humphrey penalty they tag on.
You can't give Lamar Jackson
Jackson gets
15
another
tries.
try after the interception.
It's football. That's a football for you.
The ball halfway through overtime. 341 total yards for Jackson, a season high in touchdown passes.
All right.
Jackson rifles it for Brown and a first down. As he makes the grab at the 30-yard line, a pickup of 20. For those of you in the home markets of our late games, in a moment you'll be leaving this game. We'll switch you to the start of your game.
Yeah, Brown just, I mean, he just to stay outside.
Please,
right there
please
against
leave this.
Right back to the ground and lady on Bell for a few yards. Pick up 2.5.
haven't seen Lamar take off here in a while. They gave up a couple sacks late at the end of the game when he held the ball. Is there an opportunity to spread them out a little bit? Let Lamar pick up a big yard, a big chunk yard with his feet.
Second down and 8. Vikings show some pressure now. Jackson throws wide, and these guys target Eric Tomlinson.
That's how you play football.
This season for the big-year man out of UTEP.
You're blitzing like that.
It sets up 4th down and short for Baltimore. Inside 4 minutes to go. Still 2 timeouts for the Ravens as well. 1 for Minnesota if they want to save some clock.
What do you think, Riley? When the other team's blitzing, you throw short passes.
Yep.
You throw the pass where they're coming from. You know who knows how to do that?
He's got most of his
Where
work.
he pulls up.
He moves the chains, keeps the Baltimore
You see guys blitzing, you be looking for him, and you throw it right where the guy came from.
I think they could go for a field goal if they're in range. I think that's what they're going to do.
That's what the Ravens are trying to prove further.
Unless you're going to get them the option to kick a field goal, they got the best field goal kicker in the league.
Protection instead of pushing
Yep.
it down.
Justin Tucker.
Attacking the edges in the passing game a little bit, kicking long ones to the outside, and letting the receivers do the work.
Keeping it with Freeman. Devontae Freeman looking to break
Yes.
it. He's inside the 40.
You can't tackle either.
They're the Vikings. What do you expect?
Suddenly the Ravens are winning.
They're the Vikings.
This is where you get all this, like,
They're the Vikings. Of course they did.
boy out there. You've got the guard, you've got the center, you've got the fullback. Just
one
set
ahead.
up the edge of the defense right there, giving Freeman free access to the second level of the football field without a hand on.
Oh, boy. Just end it. Please. I just want to watch my Chiefs. But
Here is Freeman again. Flag is thrown on the play on the far side of the field, all the way at the 20. Defense, 12 men on the field. And it creeps Baltimore closer.
Sheldon Richardson stopped. He just trotting off the
wait,
field right
where
there.
is Sheldon? Oh. Where did he sign?
You're going to see him right here. And he's just kind of trotting. He chokes it down right here.
Minnesota?
Ball snap right before he gets off.
He used to play for the Browns last year.
Minnesota penalty of the day. 4:34. Freeman again. And the 30, another penalty marker is thrown on that play. Holding. Number 85.
Oh, there's a killer. There's a killer.
So now we shuffle on back. This time it's a Tomlinson penalty.
85, that's Andrews. I can't end.
That's no. Andrews is 89.
He's right here.
Tomlin.
Latch on. I think that's Griffin. He's latching on to right here on the outside. And if you don't take him to the ground right there, then you've got to understand what they call in this league. And once he goes to the ground, they're going to call you. If you just let him go, he's not affecting the play.
It's technically a 5-yard penalty.
What?
It's technically 5 yards back. Oh, Jesus. I just want to watch the Chiefs, man.
This game might end in your time.
Oh, Jesus. This is not going to end in a tie. This better not.
After another penalty against the Baltimore offense, that's Tyree Phillips, who's in at right tackle today for the injured Patrick McCary.
Legal
Typically
formation.
attack on the offensive line and typically attack that on the guy who's supposed to.
Well, you got two guys out there. And
This game is
the guy
ugly.
on the scrimmage, one of those, either the outside
This is an ugly
receiver
game.
or the inside receiver in a slot
Just
formation.
end
That
it.
one up as well.
First and 20.
He's got to throw deep.
He's going to dump down at the 35-yard line.
All right, now they're in range. They can spike it and kick the field goal and end it.
Take us to the 2-minute warning of overtime. Ravens are in field goal range. We've had a whale of a game. This was the game-time score from Thielen. The pick by Parr. Back and forth day. Come on back to Baltimore.
The guy makes a defensive play like that, and your offense goes spring out.
Exactly. It's so stupid. It's the Vikings. They're 0-4 in Super Bowls.
Huh?
They have not won a single Super Bowl.
No.
They've been there 4 times.
When he's got kicked out of
Coach's name was Blake Green.
Yep.
Grady Larson.
Quarterback was Fran Tarkenton.
Yep.
All famer.
Yep. France Arkansas.
He was one of the fun guy to watch. He run around all over him.
This game's gonna go on forever.
Watch the Chiefs.
We're gonna let you know ahead of time. Maybe not like this though. If you order delivery online, you could be surprised with free food like lava cakes, stuffed cheesy bread, or pizza. Check the Domino's tracker to find out. If you like surprise freeze!
All Kirk Cousins can do is look from the sideline. The Vikings got off to the hot start, 17-3. Went back and forth in the second half. Ravens took the lead late. Vikings answered it near the end of regulation and got the stop to force overtime. Justin Tucker awaits another opportunity. On the tight formation, a fake. Jackson keeps. Jackson advances. Third down coming up. Ball spotted at the 31 and timeout used.
I'll say this. Minnesota. I'll say this about Jackson. The guy's fearless. I mean, he's a slight guy. He's not a big guy. But that dude has no fear. He'll put his nose in there, try to run through defensive linemen.
Game winner they had against Indianapolis in overtime was the pass to Marquise Brown. Tucker has won a game against Detroit this year with that 66-yarder, the NFL record. From here, it'd be about a 49-yard field goal to try to win it. Another tight formation. Breaks through inside the 25 and turns inside the 20. Turns out 12. It's first and 10 in the red zone.
And just watch the old lineman get in here, right? They're pulling around there. Zeidler.
Trying to get to my game.
Watch Bozeman get in here. Like push
I don't want to watch this.
Right here. Izzy Phillips, get out, man. You gotta love it. They
Ah.
got the first down.
What?
You used to play for the Steelers.
Who?
Von Bell.
Yep. He also played for the Jets and
The Minnesota
Kansas
defense
City.
has been out there for a long time.
Shout out
Gone
to
to-
you wanted more money.
Baltimore plays have been running this year.
Timeout at the overtime period. Baltimore, the 30 seconds timeout.
just put the dagger in their hearts and end it.
31 apiece. They've met 6 times previous. 4 of those games, including the last 4, have all been decided by 1 score. We were kind of hoping, maybe expecting a game like this, in particular with 2 teams in 2021 that have played down to the wire, down to the final possession,
Adam Amon.
down to the very last
Oh,
play.
no.
So,
It isn't-
this
it
is
isn't-
kind of
Keep playing
team
on
combined,
it. Start
decided by 1 score. We got another one today.
Yeah, we do. So by the time we-
No, they're gonna switch over to that. They're gonna switch over to that after this. They're gonna show. They're gonna switch over to it.
Well, they'll switch over when this is over.
Yeah, that's what I'm
If that
saying.
happens, Kansas City's going to be down like 21 nothing.
What? Against the Packers? Against the Packers? No.
That new quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna lose to Jordan Love. We're not losing to Jordan Love because apparently he hasn't played many NFL starts since never. Yeah, of course our defense sucks. So what? So what? Just put the dagger in their hearts, Tucker. Do it.
Tucker waiting for the
What if
chance
he misses
again.
it?
No, he's not going to miss it. He's
How much
probably
time left?
21 set. What in the? They're gonna give Baltimore their last time out here.
Sudden death, next score wins. Final timeout used by John Harbaugh today.
I am begging you.
They sure will.
And I make an argument right now. There is not one player in the National
Thank
Football League that is any more
God.
at doing his job than Tucker is in doing his. He is the most, or one of the most.
It's going to be
in all of football.
a 36. Yeah, this is an easy. That's an easy one. They're not gonna. He's not gonna miss this.
Must slip and fall.
No, that's the Vikings. That's the Vikings.
That'd be a bad snap.
No, it's not. Kick is up, and he made it. It's over. It's over. Of course, the Vikings cost themselves the game. All right, come on. Go to KC. Go to the KC game. That's the one. That's what I'm trying to watch.
NFL career. Justin Tucker has had a game-winning field goal. He does it again for Baltimore.
Football and crab cakes. That's what Maryland does.
Glad to have been here for a thriller today. Ravens win for Mark Shannon and our crew. Adam sending you to America's Game of the Week after this.
Thank God. What's going on in that way? Dolphins won a game.
Maybe on the show SmackDown.
No, do not. No, no, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, there's 14. Oh, so that's 5 of 9.
I didn't see it there. I love coming after my garden. And nailing all sorts of nature from spines.
All right, apparently it's 2nd and 3 at the Green Bay 27. Hey, 1st and 10 at the 20. Woo!
You name it, well, I'll nail it. Nature Nails. Get it nailed at Millskin.com.
Get railed.
Well, good thing you got your shirt on.
I've got my jersey.
What's the other game on before 4 o'clock?
Chargers versus Eagles and Cardinals and Niners. It's probably on the CBS. Chargers and Eagles. No, it's not.
Protect yourself on the road with the
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. Nope. No.
Or find an agent at amsvan.com. One on top of four.
I don't want to watch the 1 on 4. I want to watch the Chiefs game.
6-2 now. So the AFC North again with the win by Cleveland, the loss by Cincinnati, the 2 losses in the last 2 weeks by Cincinnati, the last 5 minutes against the New York Jets, just brutal. And then of course the Cowboys lose today. But you know what? They can afford to lose a game. They just stubbed their toe. They own the NFC East, even with the Eagles and the Giants won today. With the Eagles in a battle with the Chargers right now. I mean,
Eagles are in a battle with.
There we go. There we go. Look at that. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. The 18-yard line. Mahomes, that's going to be that is Pringle. Wait, no, that's Hardman. Never mind. Never mind. Hardman.
If you're just joining us, won the coin toss and deferred. So that meant an early look at Jordan Love. His first NFL start here in Kansas City, and a notorious to play. Packers went 3 and out on offense, and this is.
We went 3 and out. Hey, our defense actually did something for once.
Where these games come down to, who's able to complete the touchdowns in the red zone? The Chiefs have struggled.
Yeah.
Down here, and the Packers have as well defensively.
Mahomes throws. Caught by DeMarcus Robinson. It's going to bring up 3rd.
Robinson forced out with a gain of 2 by Devondre Campbell, who is playing the best of his career. After 4 years in Atlanta, 1 year in Arizona.
You have to remember that there's a defense ahead of you, too. So.
Well, 2 weeks ago,
No, he was trying to get it to He was trying to get it to the first down yard line.
They were 0 for 4 in the red zone.
The first down line. Trying to get that.
It's the only times this year that Green Bay has held.
We're starting a rookie center. That's all.
So this is a big third down right here for the Packers defensively.
17 on motion. That's Darrell Williams. Gets the first. Oh, it's short.
Good tough running by Darrell Williams for 6. First and goal. Well, it was so good because initially I think it was Preston Smith who was out there on the edge. Couldn't tell exactly who it was. No, but it was Sean Gary. But once he goes back inside, had he have stayed up the field, he was in a great position. Williams isn't able to bounce that then outside.
Alrighty.
Once Sean Gary came
Chargers strike first
which he has a tendency to do
against
at
the
times,
Eagles,
and
7-0.
allow the escape on the edge, and Darrell Williams with some good tough running. He's had a few tough
If we
runs
lose
here
to
in this
the
opening
Packers,
possession.
if we lose to Jordan Love,
Lucas Niang
I'm
is
sorry, Grossi.
getting assistance to walk off.
Oh no, not Lucas Niang. We can't.
Out at right tackle.
He ain't looking good. That thing.
No, not Lucas Niang. We can't afford to lose him.
He's not watching it.
We can't afford to lose him.
Remmers is not available, inactive with a knee injury, and now it's Andrew Wiley at right tackle.
Yes, Wiley. This is who we needed.
If you're playing for Eastern Michigan. First and goal, ball sitting at the 1.
Yes, Wiley. We have him at right. We got to keep him at right. We can't just start Lucas Niang. Terrible. Armin in motion. Hands off to Williams. Darn it.
See who delivered that hit underneath. As both Chris Barnes and TJ Slayton combined on the stop. And Williams, once he was hit, didn't go anywhere. It's right here that came up and filled the hole. Yeah, Barnes again.
Oh, jeez.
It's a really nice job of him just coming up, plugging the hole.
No. Oh. Darrell, what are you doing? Devondre Campbell. Oh, stop doing that to us.
And Devondre Campbell right here in the middle. He steps up this time. It's his turn to take the load.
They had a guy on captain.
This front.
Captain. He
Doing
didn't
an outstanding job.
Who?
Linebackers really playing physical downhill football here for the Packers. 15th play of this drive.
That's Darrell Williams. Fakes the handoff. Throws. Kelsey, touchdown! That's right. That's right. We strike first. Kansas. Nobody's in here. The biggest game of the year. Nobody's in here. I knew Kelsey would go.
He's moving across, and then
Kelsey.
he gets lost. They just totally blow the coverage and turn him loose.
You see, this is why we shouldn't have drafted a tight end in the 5th round.
What some of that motion does, and then when you have multiple tight ends. But nice job there on third down, being able to get that in for Kansas City. What a first possession for the Chiefs.
What's up?
Looking for more of these. It took almost 8 minutes off the clock. 15
Oh.
64-yard drive. Kelsey up to get it. His 5th of the year, 7-0 Chiefs at home.
How do you like that, Grossi? How do you like that? Huh?
Some hesitate.
I know the running the ball didn't work. I know it
You
did.
don't ask what if.
But
You
guess what?
ask what's next with open arms. You don't question your decision.
Travis Kelsey scored a touchdown.
Because you know the threat.
So how do you like them apples?
Introducing the 2022
Yep.
Telluride Nightfall Edition.
Went to the University of Cincinnati.
And of course, here we have the State Farm Wall of Fame.
Nice.
Terry, what are you doing?
Come on, Jake from State Farm. First you're getting Rogers right, then the Patrick Price. What about that? Stretch your budget. You don't want a bunch of rings, right? I've had one heck of an acting career, Terry. And I recorded 5 country albums.
State Farm offers great rates that fit anyone's budget.
That's the shot right there.
Did we mention the hair?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Now they got Terry Bradshaw.
In
doing it.
2016,
Yep. Terry-
That's replaced Sharon Rodgers.
my brother passed
They
away,
fired him.
and a couple of years later, my mother passed away. After taking care of
He's
her,
out there taking
and, I really wanted to
medicine
become a
for
nurse.
horses and cows.
Amazon helped me with training and tuition.
See that?
I'm a medical
I didn't know that.
and I'm studying to become a registered nurse.
We went and bought medicine for the hypodermic needle, and supposedly these idiots didn't fight COVID. Why he would do that and not take medicine off for you? I have no idea.
Fix Super C for me.
New Fix Convenience Pack. Fix Super C is a daily supplement with vitamin C and B vitamins to help energize and refresh. Dayquil Severe is the max strength daytime coffee
And
powder.
we don't want you in our commercials anymore. The people that buy our insurance are not going to want to buy it from a guy like you. Look at this guy.
The quarter pound king in the 2 for
Quarter
6.
pounder.
No.
The semifinals is a chaos.
No.
You ever have a Whopper?
I don't think I've ever had a Whopper.
Oh, Whopper's awesome.
This bunch of my Burger King. Mix them at your faves for just $6.
What's in that for $2?
It's got to be the best smelling parking lot around the National Football League here in Kansas City, where their Chiefs are up 7-0 on an impressive first possession as they marched it down the field. It took almost 8 minutes off the clock. And for Travis Kelce in the red zone this year, 7 targets, 7 catches, 4 touchdowns. And he has his 53rd career touchdown reception. And Butker is going to ask for help. As Mike Hughes will have the unenviable task of holding that ball on the tee. Yeah, I never liked it. It sounds like you didn't like doing that either. No. Into the end zone it goes, and out to the 25. And let's check in for the first time today with Aaron Andrews.
Jordan Love said his first thought when Aaron Rodgers was ruled out was, wow, I'm the starter. I didn't know when the opportunity would come to me. He said, my mindset coming into this is, I'll tell myself I'm a great player. I'm ready for this. My confidence is at an all-time high. Joe, speaking of high, so is the seat that his mother Anna is sitting in. Now, these are the away team's appointed seats. She hasn't missed a game since he was a redshirt freshman at Utah State, and you know she did not.
All righty. Green Bay has Love.
She watches her son's second possession start at the 25. He hands off to A.J. Dillon. And A.J. the first down yardage. Was really impressed.
What?
With
You know what the stadium used to be named at Lady Gossip?
Was it Arrowhead?
Yeah.
What's this one?
It's still Arrowhead. It's G-Hoff Field at Arrowhead, but I just call it Arrowhead. It's technically still Arrowhead. Jaron Reed is number 90. Hold on. Why in the world is he starting? That's the quad father himself, A.J. Dillon. Oh, the better safety? All right.
Against the Cardinals, and what a great job by A.J.
Well, this is two teams that were in the Super Bowl one year.
What?
These two teams in the Super Bowl? No.
Yep, Super Bowl
Yeah,
one.
they were. Packers beat them.
Packers did beat
Their
us.
first one.
And then we beat the Vikings back in Super Bowl 4 with Lonnie Dawson. Love is going to throw. That's
for first down yardage,
Devontae Adams.
and he might be inches short. But either way, a completion of 9+ on first down. Well, they put Devontae Devontae Adams in the slot, and then that draws Tyrann
Nice
Mathieu,
ball.
and it's a pretty good look.
Who do you want to win? The
What
Packers?
Devontae Adams is able
Huh?
to do,
You want
that's
the
good
Packers to
coverage
win?
by
I don't
Tyrann
care.
Mathieu, but I know that last week was one thing.
If we lose to Jordan Love, so help me God.
This game, you get your receivers back. We're giving them the first down. This game, you get your receivers back, but now you're having to manage the game plan because of Jordan Love. So 2 games in a row now for Matt LaFleur, trying to manage this roster as best he
Alrighty.
can.
Give him the first. Good job, guys.
Here's Dillon.
Where's Aaron Jones?
Gets 1. Saturday, Big 12 contenders square off in the big noon Saturday game of the week. 8th ranked Oklahoma faces off with number 12 Baylor. It all starts with a big noon kickoff crew live from Waco at 10 a.m. Eastern. All part of Big Noon Saturday on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Second down and 9. They split A.J. Dillon down here. Well, there he goes back into the backfield. They had Ward on him, so that's nice for Green Bay, able to throw your best corner on the running back.
Well, I was
Just
gonna.
dropped off. Nice catch by Dillon, and now rumbling down inside the 25. Love just kind of shot-putted it to A.J. Dillon, but he made a nice catch and gets 15. He really did. This is not easy at all, especially someone the size of A.J. Dillon. But I tell you, you mentioned how good he was Thursday night. Was really impressive, and what he's already done here in this game, that catch, the run that we've seen, we're seeing A.J. Dillon come into his own.
Where's Aaron Jones?
They hoped that he would be when they drafted him, right after they drafted Jordan Love. 41 yards on this drive for A.J. Dillon. Here's Jones bouncing off one tackle.
Oh, there he is.
Getting 3.
There he is.
As Bolton and Hitchens combined on that stop.
Of course.
Looks like L'Jarius Sneed
Alex,
is going to exit.
That's L'Jarius Sneed.
Well, they just got
The corner.
Ward back a few weeks ago, and L'Jarius Sneed now leaving. See what his status is, but they had a revolving door. That corner opposite of Sneed during that stretch of games that Ward was missing.
Who's replacing Sneed? Hold on, 27.
Rashad Fenton takes the spot of Sneed for at least 1. 2nd and 7.
Oh, 27. I know who that is.
Jones carries nothing, lost a yard. Frank Clark got through.
Oh, we got Frank Clark back in the field. All right.
3rd and long come up. Kansas City is disguising their coverages as best they can, but they on that play.
They got to improve on their defense.
Safeties, and I don't know if that was a
There's Bolton, the 54. 55. That's Frank Clark.
Crashing the way that he did, that was one that Love could have and should have kept. He likes to dial some things up down here.
Well, he's going to throw a screen to Jones, and that's it.
Frank Clark was coming off the edge, absolutely.
Oh, of course. Sorensen does absolutely nothing.
No chance, so Love basically threw it away. Yeah, when Frank Clark came in off the edge with his hands up, and Jordan Love he's right in the throwing lane then. Right here's Frank Clark, number 55. He's right in the lane, and it was going to be a high ball either way. Crosby out to try a 40-yarder on this gusty day in Kansas City. They say this is the direction that is giving the kickers the most trouble.
Aren't you the one that missed 3 consecutive against the Bengals?
Yeah.
He misses.
He misses. How about that?
Gets him in position for points.
Crosby's too old.
misses for the 5th time this year. Still 7-0 Kansas City.
That's right. We get the ball back and we can score right back again.
Hi, this is Robert. I'd like to get up to 30% off my auto insurance with Safe Pilot.
I can help you with that. What's your member number?
87.
It should be between 5 and 12 digits.
Busted. This is Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski. I'm not a member.
Mr. Gronkowski, USAA is for the military community and their families. That's what makes us special.
Oh, but I'm special.
USAA, it's still only for the military community.
There's a lot that could be said about the new RDX. Could be.
He misses.
Oh, Bud Light seltzer retro time.
Have you tried these yet?
Bud Light seltzer retro time. These are the loudest flavors ever. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, hero, for launching my new Caesar Sportsbook app. That's what other people to say. Hero! But I don't mean you're a sandwich. Caesar Sportsbook app of people!
One leader falls, another rises. Each time you prove your own shadow, that'll be the last thing you do.
We're at war, you and me. Yellowstone, 2-hour premiere event exclusively on Paramount Network. Set your DVR. Download the Fox Super 6 app. It's free to play. Answer 6 questions by this Thursday night for a chance to win $25,000 in Terry's money.
Today's game is sponsored by USAA, an official insurance sponsor of the NFL.
Holder and punter Corey Bojorquez got an earful from Mason Crosby on their way off the field after Bojorquez didn't really spin the laces all the way away from the right foot of Crosby, who pulled that field goal of 40 yards left. New long snapper, by the way, for Green Bay. First NFL game, Stephen Wardle delivered the snap. Looked like that was okay. Here's a pass to Kelsey, incomplete. From Patrick Mahomes and Tom Rinaldi. What was Patrick's reaction to hearing that Rodgers wasn't playing in this game?
Joe disappointed. That was the word he used to summarize his initial reaction when he found out that Rodgers wasn't going to play. The last time we faced him, I was out with an injury, Mahomes told us. I watched him a lot growing up. I really admired him. I feel like we have a very similar style. Of course, that disappointment will be cushioned, guys, with a win here over Green Bay, regardless of the quarterback.
I think deep down he might have been okay. Second and 10.
Mahomes. Throw.
Finds his running back, and Williams brought
Darrell
down
Williams.
Clark after a catch and run of 7. We are coming down to the end of a fast-moving first quarter here in Kansas City.
Yes, it is. We'll see whether or not Kansas City wants to run another play. My guess is they will, and not run this down, sure enough. When you're as explosive as Kansas City is, you want to get off as many plays as possible.
They have only 3 and-outs all year. By far the fewest in the NFL through 8 weeks.
Mahomes throws to McKinnon and doesn't get there.
What a tackle made by Oren Burks. And he is short of first down yardage as we wind down quarter number 1. What a tackle by Burks. 4th-year player from Vanderbilt.
Of course, our offense is anemic.
Effort forces 4th down.
Look at that.
Get to this from your local Fox station.
Yeah. Looking good.
Feeling good. I just found all these cars on Auto Trader.
Wow.
That way for the best part there, microwave. A dealer is going to deliver this car to our home.
Never leave home. Never leave home.
Oh, it's him. There is one thing I can't do from home. Drive.
Someone stop him.
The Masked Singer, all new Wednesdays at 8/7 Central on Fox.
Let's say you're someone like Corey, medically minded, runs the 100 in 11 seconds flat. Right from the start, you rule out the state uni because you want to get ahead, not left in the dust. Then you get an offer to run for a tiny private college. But do they have the clinical experiences, research opportunities, and professional mentors to help you win the real-world race? And then you check out U Toledo. You meet a professor, and he tells you all about the options you'll have right here at the University of Toledo.
Oh, that spin class was brutal. Well, you can try using the Buick's massaging seat. Ooh, that's nice.
Can I use that whole carpet if it's a music on? Sure, it's wireless. What's your Buick's Wi-Fi password? It's Buick Envision. That's a really tight spot. I used to hate parallel parking. Me too.
The all-new Buick Envision, built around you, all of you. Pay no interest for 72 months, plus current eligible Buick owners get $500 purchase allowance on Buick SUV models.
Years ago, Fox made television history with this shocking move.
I don't have $50 million.
This January, history repeats itself. This is Joe Millionaire with a twist.
One of these men is worth over $10 million. The other is not.
Wait, what?
Who is who?
Let the games begin.
Game on.
I'm not doing drunk. That is disrespectful. You're trying to sabotage me.
Enjoying ourselves, are we?
Joe Millionaire premieres this January on Fox.
I just think it would be cool to have a real encounter with a ghost.
Hey, oh, sorry.
911, all new tomorrow at 8/7 Central on Fox, or watch anytime.
We start the second, and after initially sending out the punt team, I think there was some politicking going on down there on the sideline. Andy Reid sends his offense back out there. They've already converted 1 4th and 1 on their own side of the field. They go for it again. Mahomes throws, pass, caught. Defense makes a play. Darnell Savage, exactly what the Packers needed with their young quarterback, as they give him a short field on a 4th down stop. A loss of 2. Well, first of all, what a great job by Patrick Mahomes getting this ball out. I mean, he's got Gary right in his face, and he delivers a strike. But Darnell Savage, for him to come from where he was and make a play and keep him short of the first down, just a tremendous effort by him. That's great work defensively by Green Bay. And we talked about it up here, Joe. You've got Jordan Love making his first start. Don't you just pin him down in there deep defensively. But I think there's another thing at play here is how ineffective Kansas City has been offensively, that they're trying to get their stride as well. So I think that had much to do with them going for it. Here's Jones. And what an effort by Aaron Jones. Initially bottled up, but then bounced off a couple of tackles and picked up 7. And after missing that 40-yard drive, the Packers get the ball right back. Yeah, they get the ball right back and in a good position, to be able to run the football and mix things up, especially if they're able to stay ahead of the chains. I thought that's what they did such a good job of in that game Thursday night, was just not getting into a lot of 3rd and longs with the
field goal range. We're going to lose to Jordan Love, are we? Love is going to hand it off to Aaron Jones. Gets the first down and a little bit more. Going to be outside the 20.
A couple of 7-yard runs on this position.
Yes, I did.
Jones and a quick first down. Well, I mentioned how Kansas City was trying to disguise.
He's gave him a possession.
Right here. He's trying to show that they're going to stay up there and maybe rotate to a single high. But he's back down.
We should have punted that.
Than what I expected, but Jordan Love has not been fooled by it. He is staying.
I was just thinking, Andy Reid's not that conservative. He's not going to go for it, and he does. And he does. Cool. Good job. Good job, Andy. This is why you were fired from the Eagles. Oh, yeah, Rashad Fenton. Rashad Fenton was on the tackle.
Overwhelmed is certainly not. That's too harsh of a word, but he looks a little jittery here at the start. eventually he's going to have to settle down and make some throws. Well, no question. I mean, he's in any game, right? The quarterback has to be able to make some plays, but there's no doubt. You're saying it right, Joe. The way he has thrown, he's not.
This guy should fight my words.
He's a little tight. You can only imagine all the emotions that he's feeling. That'll be a full start.
That's going to be a full start. Roll it back.
False start. Offense number 70. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
So rookie right guard Royce Newman.
They're starting 2 rookie linemen too.
What?
They're starting 2 rookie linemen too, and they're doing so much better than us. Royce Newman and Josh Myers. Oh, Patrick the center. Oh, we aren't starting Josh Myers. What's going on? They aren't starting Josh Myers. High snap. Oh, wow. Exactly. That's how terrible our defense is. I swear to.
Well, not a great route by A.J. Dillon. So Tyrann Mathieu never gets credit. First ball, George.
What? Matthew, what are you doing? You had it. You just gave it up.
Wow.
You just get. Matthew, why are you turning into Sorensen? That's Snead on tackle. We have Rashad Fenton on them. Fenton naming he's number 56. Chris Jones, Daniel Sorensen, Majarius Snead. I think, 35 is Ward, Charvarius Ward.
Just a touch in order to pull that in. Maybe he can make a run for the first, but.
All right, let's hope we don't miss this time. Actually, no. Let's just hope. Mason Crosby. 37 yards. It's blocked! We just got the ball. Alex Okafor. Yes!
Still 7-0 Kansas
City. Okafor with the block.
Second quarter.
Finch is the biggest movie of the year.
Here we go. We've got to get this show on the road. Hang on to something.
Thank you.
Finch, rated PG-13, streaming exclusively on Apple TV+.
One evening,
Let's go, Walker.
sun went down.
After you.
The fire was burning. Now I can't. Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land far away.
It's a multi-flex tailgate. It can be a step. It can even become a workspace.
With the pad.
That's so very well. You can have a workspace.
The Chevy Silverado with the available multi-flex tailgate. Find new adventures, find new roads. Chevrolet.
On my travels across the country, I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling. You never know when something like this will happen. So let the Geico Insurance Agency help you with homeowners insurance and protect yourself from things like fire, theft, or in this case, water damage. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance at geico.com.
Virtual reality gives Kyler Murray an edge on his game, just like low rates from Rocket Mortgage give you an edge when refinancing. When you need a competitive edge in the housing game, Rocket can.
Seriously? Tonight, I'll be eating fresh caught mahi-mahi with a side of spicy ketchup. Caught it. Definitely caught it. Can't challenge that.
Definitely didn't drop it.
What's up, Dez?
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, baby.
At this level, the long snappers are so good. They know how many revolutions the ball will take when they snap it on a kick. This one was high from Steven Wordle, his first NFL game. But Jorquez had trouble catching
All
it.
right, the Chiefs have the ball at the 20.
And then Okafor got through and blocked it.
Hand off.
14th time that Crosby's been blocked in his long,
That
distinguished
is,
career, and that's tied with Robbie Gould for the most among active
that
kickers.
is
Here's a
Derek
6-yard
Gore, number
carry
40.
by Derek Gore. Over the left side is this
Mason Crosby is old, and it shows with his gray hair.
for Kansas City. Second block of the year. Here's Hardman.
That's Hardman. First down.
Ball comes out, but they're going to say forward progress stopped.
Forward progress stopped at the 31-yard line. Got first down.
As Kevin King
actually did something?
And since they called forward
No.
progress
What?
being
They do
stopped,
your
is not reviewed.
No. You gotta do yours.
That's what they're saying to Matt LaFleur now over there on the sidelines. You know, the big concern for LaFleur coming into this game with the snapper was protection. And this is just not the game to have these kind of mechanic problems in the kicking game when you've just given up the potential 6 points.
Mahomes. Play fake. And it's caught by Hill. First.
Douglas made the stop, and Rasul Douglas has seen a lot of Tyreek Hill already. Yeah, he's one-on-one here, and
Rasul Douglas. He's the one that picked off AJ Green last week.
A huge game against Arizona with the game-winning interception at the end, but you've got to respect Tyreek Hill going by you when you don't have a safety over the top. You can bet you're going to stay over the top of it, and it opens up then those kinds of routes for Tyreek Hill.
Alrighty. Mahomes. Play action. Has all day throws. Deep. Oh. He wants PI, but he's not going to get it.
What Patrick Mahomes is looking at because
Harmon ruined a clutch play.
Meanwhile, he's got Travis Kelce right here. You're going to see him. Kelce walked off the field wondering why he didn't get the ball. I mean, there's nobody around him. He's just waiting for it to come. You see what Patrick Mahomes saw. There's 2 defenders down there, and you know, some of the frustration that Kansas City is feeling is those are
Adrian Amos is at unsafe.
They just were able to make
All right,
plays.
Mahomes is looking to throw. That's going to be dropped.
Savage got his hands in there and knocked it away.
Darnell Savage. That's who I was thinking of.
Trying to make those big plays down the field because this offense feeds on those. They just haven't been able to make them, and then oftentimes those throws have been intercepted.
Darnell Savage. That's who I was thinking of.
You see the difference in the 15-plus yard attempts from last year to this year. The quarterback rating at the bottom.
The QBR is 39 point. Okay, Derek McKinnon in the backfield. Mahomes looking to throw. It's going to be. This is your fault, Nicole Harden. It's your fault. It's dropped.
Russell Douglas is fortunate that Tyreek Hill slipped and that he also didn't go deep because, again, Russell Douglas was not getting any help and Hill got past him. So they were fortunate. We mentioned that Eric Stokes left the game. That's
There's Tommy Townsend, the punter.
Lost the way that he's been playing. He's given
Amari Rogers. That's the only A. Rogers that's in this game right now.
It's this group you need all of it. This one's going to check up inside the 5.
Wow.
The foot of Tommy Townsend. And the first Chiefs punt of the game for 54 yards. And they are going to mark it at the 2.
Yeah.
As Jordan Love's backed up down 7.
You know,
know how some carriers give you so little for your older busted phone, you just end up living with it? I don't think so. Verizon lets you trade in your broken phone for a shiny new one. You break it, we upgrade it. You dunk it, doggy bone it, slam it, wham it, strawberry jam it, we upgrade it. Get a 5G phone on us with select plans. Every customer, current, new, or business, because everyone deserves better. And with plans starting at just $35, better costs less than you think. The power inside you. Women who can touch it. We could take the world. The last battle is coming. The only thing that matters is what you do. There's no turning back.
The Wheel of Time. Only on Prime Video. Commitments aren't made with words. They're made by actions. Behind the scenes and under the radar. They're made before sunrise and after your second wind. Every single day. At GEHA, we're committed to providing health and dental benefits to the most committed people we know, federal employees.
Like you.
GEHA.
Hey there, you get some gas? Just shooting your squeegee.
No, he's just being.
No gas, no squeegee.
Yep.
Free squeegee.
No, they're winning. Actually, no,
Evolve your
we're
journey
winning.
in the first ever Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EV.
We're not losing.
To change the way you think about weather. Welcome to a new world that will blow your mind. America's weather team is on the new Fox
Yeah.
Weather app. Download now at foxweather.com.
Hey, gather around, everybody. It's the first ever AFL NFL World Championship game, now known as Super Bowl I. A ticket to the Coliseum in Los Angeles sent you back a whole $12. You could have shown up that day. And if you had $12, you're in. In a world before streaming, there were just 3 TV networks. The game aired on 2, CBS and NBC. Before Bruno Mars and U2 and Prince, they had guys flying around in jetpacks. Bart Starr was the game's MVP for the Pack, who earned a winning share of $15,000 each for defeating the Chiefs 35-10.
There's Lenny Dawson.
Well, going into that championship weekend last year, this was the matchup that I think most football fans expected to see in the Super Bowl a year ago. Instead, Tampa Bay got the win at Lambeau and beat the Chiefs in Super Bowl 55. Now Jordan Love is backed up.
Of course they beat the Chiefs, and I was still salty about it. Love is going to throw to Dylan first.
Rumbles across the 20 to the 23, picks up 21. He showed some poise there on that play. Jordan Love, these are some of the things that he does well. I mean, just buying himself a little bit of time, but rather than force something down the field, good coverage by Kansas City. Yeah, he's able to get outside the pocket, seem pretty relaxed, and then puts the ball on Dylan, and that gives Matt LaFleur over there on the sidelines calling plays a sigh of relief, knowing that he can open things up just a little bit more on that play sheet. Special teams a big factor in the first half. That punt that pinned him down at the 2. The missed field goal, a blocked field goal.
Love under pressure.
The defender as he stayed away from Wharton.
Why can't you tackle?
Tershawn Wharton couldn't get to him before Jordan Love picked up 8. What do you say about the sideline for the Packers, Aaron Andrews?
Well, I think, everybody we talked to about Jordan Love said he's a really, really calm guy. But Troy, you've been mentioning, how can you not be nervous? There's been a good amount of discussions over here on the sidelines. He was talking to Devontae Adams for a while. Matt LaFleur, he doesn't look like he's nervous, but everybody definitely has his ears to kind of just hone him in, try to relax him if he can.
All right, Love. Hands off to Aaron Jones.
It becomes a hard thing if you're a teammate of Jordan Love's because you want to be supportive, you want to talk to him. The offense is struggling a little bit, but you don't want to give him too much information, and you don't know really how exactly he's feeling. And Matt LaFleur is going through that as well as the play caller, and There was a lot of unknowns. One is, how is he going to play, but how is he going to handle some of these things emotionally? It's his first time to go through it, and their first time to see him go through it. So it's all new for everyone involved.
Love. What? That's Ward. Various Ward.
It looked from here like there was pass interference. Initially, the official didn't call it. Then it came in a little bit late. But on that first look on the replay, it didn't appear that he did too much. But then you saw the hook and turn and a nice call. Takes the ball out to the 41. A.J. Dillon back in the game for Green Bay.
Play action. Gonna keep.
Little stiff arm we've seen a couple of times, a gain of 3. We'll check in with Carissa Thompson.
Thanks, Joe. Cardinals up 7-0 on the Niners. Colt McCoy in for the injured Kyler Murray. Hands it off to James Conner, who does the rest. His second of the day, 10th of the season. Cardinals rolling up 14-0. Yep.
Carissa, thanks. Matt LaFleur told us he doesn't want Jordan Love to be a robot. He told him, trust what you see and play the play. Indecisive equals ineffective. And easy to say leading into the game, and now trying to put that into practice on 2nd and 7. 2. With hands on it in the backfield, Melvin Ingram. Long-time Charger and short-time Pittsburgh Steeler on Thursday night. Mark Jackson and the Ravens come off their win against the Dolphins. They won as well. It all starts at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific on Fox NFL Network and streaming on Prime Video. 3rd down and 6. Packers over 3 on 3rd down so far. They've all been 6 yards or longer.
He's gonna throw. Oh wow! Thank goodness. Thank goodness it's incomplete.
Ben Neiman had pressure on Jordan Love. Yeah, this is Devontae Adams really playing defense, just trying to keep Ward from being able to intercept that pass. It's underthrown, not able to put it up there where maybe Devontae Adams can go make a play on it. Steve Spagnuolo, he has not hesitated to come after Jordan Love. He's mixed coverages up actually very well on early down looks, but on a lot of these 3rd downs, he's brought extra rushers. Well, they're having all kinds of special teams trouble. They only had 10 men out there. The guys on the field had to call to the sideline that they needed somebody else, and it's Dillon who comes on late. Borges hits it. Hardman lets it go over his head into the end zone. Now the first half that the special teams, Maurice Greenland will be happy with here in Kansas City. But still a 7-0 game as the Chiefs will take over at their 20.
A lot of people ask me about our magical house and our magical family.
Where's your gift? Mirabel didn't get one. You didn't get a gift?
What's happening? The magic is in danger. I'm losing my gift. The fate of the family is all going to come down to you.
I can do this. This is my chance. At least I'll have a friend. Now we will win.
Disney's income talk. Rated PG. Only Peter's Thanksgiving.
It's a minute to the kick. What's up, babe? And it's not a kickoff without the small places that make game day big. So raise your glass and kick off a crowd.
What? Time to be alive. Rated M. Ideas are nothing until we make them real. Even the best ideas Everything we've ever done is nothing compared to what we imagined for the future. Power of dreams.
It's Walmart's Black Friday deals for next. $30 Lego sets. And other huge deals all week long. Shop Walmart's Black Friday deals for next.
You try to stay ahead of the mess, but scrubbing still takes time. Now there's Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. It's the faster way to clean as you go. Just spray, wipe, and rinse. It cleans grease 5 times faster. Dawn Power Wash, now available in free and clear.
Streaming free on Tubi. Woody Harrelson, John Goodman, Pete Davidson, and Tiffany Haddish. Cut that cat. This is the first time. Starring the dopest animated series of all time.
If you get my meaning.
The Freak Brothers. Start streaming free November 14th on Tubi.
Patrick Mahomes has thrown 10 interceptions, lost 2 fumbles through 8 games this season. He had 11 interceptions over the previous 2 years combined. In 2018, he threw 12 interceptions, but had 50 touchdowns through the year and route to winning the MVP award in his first year as a starter. In this game, he's at 3.1 yards per attempt. Big play still missing. They're looking for one here. There's a lot of contact. And Tyreek Hill, the target with Chandon Sullivan in coverage, and Hill was overthrown. Chandon Sullivan, he's looking around saying, hey, where was the flag on offensive pass interference? Hill grabbed him before then, and then the hit there at the end of the play, but I like that the officials are letting him go. But you're right, Joe, to go back to your point, that under Mahomes, as the starter, they've done a good job. You take all the big plays, a lot of teams that are at high risk like that, then they have the turnovers as well, along with the big plays. That hasn't been the case with the Chiefs.
Darrell Williams is good for 3, so 3rd down coming up here. Remember, they're playing this rest of this half, and who knows, maybe the rest of the game without Lucas Niang, who's out with a rib injury. Andrew Wiley is more of a guard, played right tackle in the Super Bowl, part of that makeshift offensive line. Where Mitchell Schwartz and Eric Fisher were out with injuries. Todd Bowles and the Bucs defense went to work. Free play. Mahomes is picked. Doesn't matter.
No.
Amos makes the interception. As Orton Burks came across prior to the snap. And the interception by Amos will not count. It'll still be 3rd down.
Offside. Defense.
It's not just in this game, though, with regard to yards per attempt. Mahomes at 7.3 per attempt, that's a career low. So it's just still off. Oh, no, it's definitely off. I mean, last year they were second in the league in big plays, completions of over 20 yards. And this year they're 12. And they just, and so what happens for an offense that is so used to getting the big plays down the field, when you don't get them, you start to get frustrated, and that's what's happened. And then they've had the turnovers on top of that. I don't think that Patrick Mahomes has been as sharp either with the accuracy of his throws and seeing the field the way that he typically does. Here's Core, and he didn't get it. It's going to be 4th down as Carey and Smith combined to make the stop. This defense has shown up. I mean, they've made some big stops here, and this one was critical. Here with time winding down in the half, the Chiefs get the ball to start the second half, and the last thing that LaFleur or Jordan Love can have is them down by multiple scores at the intermission. So the Chiefs look like they will not go for a 3rd, 4th, and 1 on their own side of the 50 here in the first half. They punt for Townsend. The rookie will stay away, but then hit the Green Bay player. And they're saying touchback. That's the signal.
as Chris Lamons recovered. And so the call on the field is that did not hit the Green Bay Packer player that was falling.
Well, when the guy gets it, though, he wasn't in the end zone, was he? When the defender gets a hold of this.
That's Malik Taylor was stumbling backward. And the officials are gathering at the 10.
The ruling on the field was the ball was not touched in the field of play. Therefore, touchback.
The crowd is going to beg Andy Reid to challenge this. It would have to be challenged. Looks like it caught the left foot of Taylor. And the challenge flag has been thrown by Andy Reid.
Today, business is a balancing act. You want your data to be protected and secured. And your customers want seamless and easy. With IBM, you can do both. Your company can monitor threats across your clouds, address all those regulations, and still create all new experiences. Trustworthy AI-powered security. That's why so many businesses work with IBM.
People, with QuickBooks Live, someone else will do your books for you.
Are you business leader like me who knows your business?
Knows your business. Expert bookkeepers who understand your business. QuickBooks, official sponsor of the NFL.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the middle of the night? Raise a call.
I'm calling about what happened in New York.
Ghostbusters Afterlife, rated PG-13. When you're driving a Lincoln, stress seems to evaporate into thin air, which leaves us to wonder, where does it go? Does it get tangled up in knots? Or fall victim to gravity? Or maybe it winds up somewhere over the Bermuda Triangle. Perhaps you'll come up with your own theory of where the stress goes. Behind the wheel of a Lincoln is a mighty fine place to start.
This season is too big for just red and green. It's the holidays, and we're bringing all of the color. Ooh, this is lit. What's up, snow people? All of the color, all of the gifts. Happy holidays from Old Navy.
Every time I eat stuffed crust from Pizza Hut, I play this song.
Stuffed crust backwards at just $12.99.
The original stuffed crust, only Pizza Hut.
No one else pizza's the hut. Go to NFLshop.com and get 25% off.
After review, the ball did hit the receiver's foot, and therefore covered by Kansas City at the 9-yard line. It was the Kansas City ball, first and goal at the 10. Kansas City will not be charged with time.
Oh my God, yes.
So it was never going to be a touchback, even though that's what they initially ruled on the field, and you can't advance the muffed punt. But Lamons was there for Kansas City after it hit the foot of Malik Taylor. And even though he said that it's Kansas City's ball at the 9, they just put it down at the 10. But the special teams day for the Green Bay Packers has been an absolute nightmare, and somehow it just got worse. Yeah, that's the phase of this game where Green Bay had to win, or at least push. And it would be a 7-6 game if they make both of those field goals, and the Packers would have possession of the ball. So right now they've really dug themselves a hole, and we'll see whether or not this defense can get themselves out of it. Kansas City gains 51 yards of field position as the handoff goes to Darrell Williams, who takes it to the 4, with Andre Campbell there for Green Bay. So you need all these other phases to go right. Joe Barry's defense, Barry took on a lot of heat early in the season as Kenny Clark is slow to get off the field. But his defense has played well, and has played well here today, giving the Packers a chance while Jordan Love tries to settle in, but the special teams has been the phase of the game that's really let down Matt LaFleur. Yeah, and I think Thursday night against Arizona, when they won that game, so much was made of the fact that they were without, three of their top four receivers, that there wasn't enough attention paid to just how good that defense was. They forced 3 takeaways in that game. That's something that they've done very well all year long. They need to come up with one here, but it's hard to hold this group down. They've been doing their part, keeping the offense in it while they've struggled, but as you said, special teams just a total collapse here in the first half. Jack Heflin, a rookie, takes the spot vacated by Kenny Clark. Second goal. And the Chiefs call a timeout. Second and goal when we come back. Actually, check that 2-minute warning here in Kansas City.
When I was your age, I used to have to fight every day. This world ain't never had no respect for Richard Williams, but they don't respect y'all.
Now you mind you saying we hard on these kids, you know why? Because we are. You are the most stubborn person I have ever met, and I go to Mackin. You might just have the next Michael Jordan on your hands.
No, brother, man. I got me the next two. Will Smith is King Richard, rated PG-13 in theaters on HBO Max on February 19th.
Feel the spark again in our powerful hybrids. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm here to present the facts. Thousands of people and small businesses are trapped paying too much for wireless and still paying off their phone. But when you switch to T-Mobile, they will pay off your phone so you can keep your current number and your phone.
Objection. What if you bought your phone at AT&T or Verizon?
T-Mobile will pay it off. Switch to T-Mobile and you'll be off your phone. Now, $4,000. I do have T-Mobile. Final moment. Brought to you by Invisalign Lighters. Last week, running back Aaron Jones was a big part of the Packers' victory over the Cardinals. Jones gained over 100 yards from scrimmage and scored a touchdown, helping Green Bay extend their winning streak to 7. And for your own winning smile, get Invisalign Lighters, backed by decades of innovation and used by more than 11 million people worldwide. Invisalign Lighters, transforming smiles, changing lives.
Welcome back to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Second down and goal for the Chiefs. We're trying to get to 5-4 in the division that saw the Raiders lose at the Giants today. To fall to 5-3. And the top team in the division, here's a pass caught. Ball is out. Packers have it.
No!
And we'll wait for the official word. It belongs to Green Bay. Hartman had it. Savage knocked it out. Let's take another look. It's close. I don't know if he actually had it. Yeah, I don't think he ever had it. Possession of the ball, but that is such a great job by Savage coming up and making a play on it, being physical. He was going nowhere, but they've already stepped in and said, yeah, that was an incomplete pass. So that's the video assistant, such a great addition for 2021, who saw that and immediately buzzed down and said, no catch. So it's 3rd and goal. This would be huge if Green Bay defensively giving the ball to this offense down here in the red zone, even with all the struggles that they've had. Green Bay has had a lot more in this area of the field if they were able to make a stop on 3rd down and force a field goal. Now they're going to switch footballs. Kenny Clark just went to the locker room after leaving following the first and goal play. And now third down and goal. The timeout taken by the Packers on defense. That's the first time out of this half. And we'll be right back after this from Progressive.
Progressive presents At Home with Baker Mayfield.
Really appreciate you stepping in the house, sir. Everything should be pretty straightforward. Here's the keys. Let me show you inside. So each heater's on its own power grid, so you're just gonna have to throw the breakers each night. Tuesday's trash day. Just pull the dumpsters out the night before. Do you like dogs? There are dogs. It's a whole section of them. If you're gonna leave, remember to set the alarm. The code? 6. Just 6.
Just leaked us into talking about the Browns and the big win they had today over Cincinnati, 41-16. Chubb had 137 yards, 2 touchdowns, and Baker Mayfield 2 touchdowns, no picks. Third down and goal. Kelsey, circled by Troy. Mahomes throws underneath. Williams doesn't get it. And what a half for Chris Barnes. What a hit he laid on Williams. You don't see this very often anymore in the NFL. When a guy has the ball and he's going to the pylon, a hit that just stops him in his tracks. This is such a great job by Chris Barnes. Yeah, he's had a great half. Really, this defense as a whole has had a great first half here today. This is impressive play by Chris Barnes. And another fourth down try coming from the Chiefs. They're 1 for 2.
No, don't do that.
I think they got some movement on Kansas City up front that's going to back them up, which probably means they'll settle for 3 points.
Oh, false start. Offense for 31.
How about that?
5-yard penalty.
So that was just before timeout was called, the false start. And Sean Smith stayed with that penalty. And the field goal unit comes on. It's against Williams in the backfield. Well, and as confident right now as this Packers defense is, I'm not so sure that they find this to be a positive. You know, they go for it on fourth down, maybe they shut them out and they don't give up any points at all. 24-yard try by Butker. Drills it, and it's a 10-0 game. Minute 51 left in the half. Young Jordan Love will take over. Trying to run the 2-minute drill with his team down by 10.
I found this in my living room. Oh, your grandfather was a Ghostbuster.
Somehow, a town with no fault line is shaking on a daily basis.
Maybe it's the apocalypse. This isn't a temple, it's a gateway. What loud?
The whole city, it's like The Walking Dead.
Are you sure this is safe?
No, Ghostbusters Afterlife, rated PG-13, exclusively in theaters.
This is the first photo of your life, son. Your first smile. Your first bath. The room we made for you. And you'll meet Nana and Grandpa. I can't wait for the world to see you like I do.
With the Lowe's home team, you can go for it. Go big. And afford the best. With the Lowe's home team, you'll win the whole game.
Try out for the Lowe's home team today.
There's brighter days ahead, and I know I
911, all new tomorrow on Fox. Today's game is sponsored by Ghostbusters Afterlife, Innovators for Better Life Team, and by Indeed. We help people get jobs.
This turns out to be a 4-point save by Chris Barnes, who's already got 5 tackles in the half. None bigger than that. Just a great play by him, and if they don't get the false start on a Chiefs, then maybe it's a 7-point play, but just terrific work by him. We've seen him earlier fill the gap inside, make some big-time plays in the middle, and none bigger than that one there. Yeah, a muff punt gave Kansas City the ball, first and goal at the 10, unable to punch it in. Butker kicks it. Taylor from inside the 5 out to the 22. And let's find out what's coming our way.
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we are live from the U.S. Naval Academy, and we've got highlights from an exciting week 9, including a booming finish in both Baltimore and New Orleans. More you can do, right? It's all coming up on the Verizon Halftime.
Great pregame show, Fox NFL Sunday from Annapolis today. First down and 10 from the 22 for Jordan Love. Good protection, Love out to his right. The next one up for grabs, and somehow caught by Randall Cobb. Not pretty, but effective. And 30-plus yards to start the possession. Yeah, not pretty at all. These are some of the throws that got him in trouble in preseason. Was putting it up like that, but Randall Cobb able to shield the defender enough and make a play for a big game. 35 yards. Pass is underthrown and is caught by Cobb. So taking time off the clock and very little to show for it. And the way that they're kind of huddling up here with Jordan Love, just how comfortable is he in this no-huddle offense? Packers have not been shut out in the first half in almost 2 years. As Love will go down inside the 40. And despite having 2 timeouts, the clock continues to run, and now they'll take a timeout. Call the timeout, and it looked like that LaFleur would be calling. They would be getting the call in to Jordan Love rather than him taking control of the wheel at the line of scrimmage. There's the 35-yard completion to Cobb that got this possession going. That's a great job by Randall Cobb.
Norm's dead. Get that jersey off in his memory. Good for you.
Cobb hasn't done as much this year as I anticipated him when he came in. They got picked up, but big game against Arizona. 2 red zone touchdowns. A nice job. Obviously, someone that Aaron Rodgers.
Fishing with Flimmer. I'm trying to show the TV.
But right now, you're looking at it. Here we are, 3rd down. But if they're able to put themselves in a position to tighten this thing up, make it a 1-possession game, that would sure do a lot for Jordan Love going in at halftime. And 1 timeout left, 3rd down and 5. Pass is behind Devontae Adams. Had him open and missed him.
You had 2 lives. Norm tried to show the TV.
Jerry Sneed one-on-one on their best player, Devontae Adams, and he's just been off the mark on his throws really the entire first half. Looks like they're going to pass on what would be a 56-yard field goal try after having a miss from 40 and a block from 37. Can't say I blame him. Play clock is down to 8. 4th and 5. They need to get lined up. Now they have to spend their final timeout with the clock stopped. We'll be right back after this from State Farm.
And of course, here we have the State Farm Wall of Famers. Terry, what are you doing?
Come on, Jake from State Farm. First you getting Rogers.
All right, now I'll respond to your comments in a
What
minute.
about that? Brent's all budget. You don't want a bunch of rings, right?
I've had one heck of an acting career.
Terry,
And I recorded 5 country albums.
State Farm offers great rates that fit anyone's budget.
That's the shot right there.
Did we mention the hair?
No, it's 10-0 Kansas City.
Call or click to get a quote today.
So they have to burn the timeout, and Matt LaFleur is over on the sidelines having to tell Jordan Love to come over to the sidelines so they can talk. Even after calling the timeout, Love was staying in the huddle.
All right, we're going to go for a 4 and 5 here.
He's a little
Lazard in motion.
As LaFleur jogging in the background, pass is incomplete for Adams. Looking for one of those back shoulder throws. It appears at least Love was, but Adams was going upfield. Sorensen with pressure, and the Chiefs take over on downs. Well, think about it, too, that Devontae Adams was not able to even practice until Friday. So they had work in the OTAs, but not really any to speak of this week. And you can't replace all the time that he and Aaron Rodgers have had in task on that throw. 10-0, Chiefs have it. All of their timeouts left.
This is the dimension of imagination.
All right. I'm trying to show TV. Why are you watching this? Because of the Chiefs? I wonder how Grossi's doing, huh? We're going to combine the streams and see how they intertwine with every play and stuff. Wait, did the Chiefs get blocked? No, they did not. The Chiefs did block a field goal.
Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
What's going on? Let me help
Wrinkles send the wrong message. Help prevent it with Down Ankle Cover. Feel the difference with Down.
Let me see what the other scores are here. Chargers are tied with the Eagles 10-10. The Chiefs are up against the Packers 10-0. Cardinals are up 17-0 against the Niners.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Biting into a Vicodin like I'm a Viking.
What the holidays give is meant to be shared. It's the new tradition.
Vicodin, you don't take it.
And the way our celebrations are prepared. It's making room for all, so that our world doesn't feel so small.
All right.
It's when moments of light bring us closer than before.
All right, we're getting close to half. So we're getting close to halftime. I know I missed most of the second quarter. I did see the fumble.
The Green Bay Packers are 133-64-1. 6-11-1 without him. Averaging 7 points per game less than when he's available. Shut out here in the
Mahomes is going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete and intended for Tyreek Hill. Kyler isn't starting, so it's 70 with Colt McCoy starting.
And the missed field goal, the blocked field goal, punt, and now turned it over on down.
Jesus.
22 seconds left. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs, who get the ball to start the second half. And the Chiefs, as we see, they've got
all right, I'm going to upload the
they need about 30 yards. And if they get
chain
that,
videos.
It sets them up for about a 50-yard field goal. So not out of the question, certainly.
Big plug. I don't even know what I'm saying.
Plenty of time.
Mahomes. That is Kelsey. Yeah, thank God. Norm for 5. Probably have to take him Daniel Wozniak. Psychopathic killer.
Good for 24 yards. Yeah, the outside corner, so they're playing zone inside. They turn him loose.
No, probably have to take him.
Zone area that just was totally voided. Nobody then runs with Kelsey from the other side of the field on the deep crosser. Well, Kelsey just has such a great feel for finding that weakness in a defense, and he and Mahomes have been they've been rolling for a long time now. Well, you start playing man concepts within zone coverages and things of that nature, and sometimes you leave yourself exposed, but to turn a guy like Kelsey,
You leave yourself exposed, says Troy Aikman.
Kansas City has to take a timeout now with the clock stopped as well. They're left with just 13 seconds left.
What are you going to say now, Austin? Come on. Fishing with Flummer. I'm sorry. I'm not going to show the TV. I don't want to get copyrighted for it. I just want to.
They have the 40-yard miss. Next time they have it, 37-yard try was blocked.
Austin Alex says, number 5. Probably actually in Dan Wozniak, psychopathic killer.
And the ball that hit the foot of Malik Taylor right there. It set up the Chiefs.
Malik Taylor.
Become a chip shot field goal. And it's 10-0. They put 2 seconds back on the clock here. 15 left in the half.
Mahomes. Oh, almost intercepted by Kevin King. Of course, he's a terrible corner anyway.
And after missing 3 games with a shoulder issue, he'll be thinking about this one at half. Well, he sure will, and maybe it won't come back to haunt him. Maybe they're able to make a play and they don't give up any points here before the end of this half. But what a great opportunity to just end this right here and just go in down 10 points.
Alrighty.
It'll be a 55-yard field goal.
Tyreek Hill in motion there. Mahomes is going to look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Darrell Williams on the intended target.
6 seconds remain. Third down. Well, again, Travis Kelce working the middle of the field, and he's man coverage, and Mahomes just wanted the quick throw, but there really wasn't a whole lot there.
All right, Harrison Butker looks like he's going to kick
the middle, and he's getting a little frustrated himself. So a 55-yard try. It would be a season long for Butker. His career long 58.
Butker's going to make this, right?
And the field goal is good.
All right, it's 13-0. KC.
And that missed interception by Kevin King cost the Packers 3 as Butker drills it from 55. Great job by Butker putting it through the uprights from that distance. We've talked about the wind being a factor in that direction. It's the same one that Mason Crosby missed. Here's the missed opportunity by Kevin King on the interception potentially. But good execution, something we haven't seen from Green Bay. Kansas City able to execute the field goal and put it through and extend their lead. 1 second left in the half.
All right, let's see what's up at 49ers scored 7. Chargers up 16-10. 6:44 left in the third.
So far, the Packers really haven't shown the ability, at least through the air, to be able to move the ball with any consistency. That's got to change in the second half. This won't be close.
That's going to be a fair catch for Amari Rodgers. It's going to be half. It's
Just
halftime.
basically ending the half. The flag now on the far side of the field.
What's the call? He's probably holding.
We'll get the call from Sean Smith.
Illegal formation. Receiving team, number 22, was outside the setup zone. That penalty's declined. This is the end of the half.
So the Chiefs decline the penalty. It's 13-0 at the half.
All right, it's halftime.
The first half stats are brought to you by State Farm. Let's
I wonder if
quarterback comparison.
I'm going to give him a 2 or say raid
7 of 13 for Patrick Mahomes. He's only thrown for 79 yards. The quarterback rating in the 70s for both. But all the Chiefs care about these days is the scoreboard. And according to that, the Chiefs are up 10-0 at the half.
Whether you're working on your own or on a team of thousands, Notion provides a single space to organize everything that matters.
You and I are in a country outside of Rome. How you when it comes to keeping yourself right, how about doing things the right way? The wrong way. any way you can.
The journey of building our game day menu is as easy as with quality meats.
Playing great football. Offense, I think a lot of it is on the offensive line is not allowing this level of that's a problem for the first start. Two, he's Jordan's first start. Three, he's made some bad throws. Put all those things together, that's a problem. That's why the offense ain't getting anything going. Terribly by accident, I already had this one down. It's lost by a 13 goal once again. On course. Sports Tutor made me. It's a great day for a sports critic.
Well, okay, we talk about credit. Let's give Baker Mayfield credit.
Absolutely.
As he deserves credit when he does something right, and he'll deserve the spite that people will give him if he doesn't do it right. In this game, he did the right things. He threw the right passes on time. He threw it down the middle of the field, handed the ball off. And what did I say? Efficiency and effectiveness. He ran.
Now it's halftime.
Like it's supposed to be ran.
We got about 20 seconds here. Congratulations again on being inducted into your high school Hall of Fame for the second time.
I'm going to go to the 6. We'll see you in a little bit.
Well, it's like I said earlier, it's like Tina Turner and the Rock Hall, right? So, all right, congrats, man. This is a great win. I mean, a much needed win for the Browns. We'll be back at it for tailgate next week. They're on the road again at New England. That's going to be a challenge. It's been a great day, everybody. Thanks.
Oh, the Browns have to play New England. Browns have to play New England.
Ford Mustang Mach-E GT Performance Edition.
Keep changing the channel. I don't know why.
For your chance to win this high-performance Ford, let's get an entry for entry instant prize. $100 gift card during today's race. All you have to do is go to NASCAR.com/Ford Playoffs promo.
The retailers and having phonies.
To describe you. And we know making time for your health is hard. But the My Cleveland Clinic app fits right into your lifestyle. From viewing your health records to seeing your doctor for a virtual visit. Our quality care is whenever and wherever you are. For you and your loved ones, for care closer than ever. For every care in the world. Cleveland Clinic. Get the care you need right where you need it. Download the My Cleveland Clinic app today.
I'm Rob Powers, here for you on News 5.
News 5 at 6 is sponsored by Metro Toyota, family owned since 1969, and our customers continue to send us their friends. Awarded for news excellence. News 5 at 6 starts now.
Hello, everybody, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Tracy Carlos. A week filled with turmoil for the Cleveland Browns did not affect them on the field today against Cincinnati. Sports anchor Derek Forrest joins me, and Derek, the Browns
Of course, you're talking about the Browns game.
Yeah, Tracy, the Browns were able to put all the Odell Beckham Jr. drama behind them as they were on the right side of history Sunday afternoon as they made easy work of the Cincinnati Bengals in the Battle of Ohio. The Browns, they would walk away with the 41-16 win to improve to 5-4 on the year. But the Browns were clicking on all phases. Cleveland becomes just the 4th team in NFL history to have a passing touchdown, rushing touchdown, and defensive touchdown go for 60-plus yards in a single game.
And I thought the defense was outstanding. We're ball searching all day. The ball's on the ground, and they were going to get it. Ball's in the air.
Ball's
on
the
ground.
ground.
That was great. We wanted to
ball
win the
searching
tournament
now.
margin down here, and we did. As it relates to explosives and ways to score points, any which way we can get them, sometimes through the air, sometimes via the ground.
So the Browns will now turn their attention to a trip to New England next weekend as they will take on the Patriots. Tracy?
Okay, Derek, thank you. We'll see you in a little bit. Developing right now, Cleveland police are investigating a homicide that happened early Saturday morning. Police say they responded to ABC Tavern on West 25th for a 31-year-old man who was shot. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene. Police say that the victim and suspect were involved in a large fight inside the bar. Both the victim and suspect shot at each other. The 38-year-old suspect was taken into custody. That investigation is open tonight. The Cleveland man indicted in connection with the murder of Mayor Frank Jackson's grandson is expected to be arraigned tomorrow. Robert Shepard was indicted on several charges, including aggravated murder, and felonious assault. His arraignment is scheduled for
What's the difference
tomorrow
between
morning.
aggravated?
Prosecutors say he lured Frank Q. Jackson to the area where he was shot by another still unidentified person. And following the shooting, Shepard and the other person took off. Police are still looking for the shooter. Later this week, the Opportunity Corridor is expected to officially open. Just days ago, state and local leaders held a formal ribbon cutting. The $200 million project stretches from East 55th Street to East 10th Street. When the project was first announced, it came with a promise. News 5's Clay Lepard takes a closer look at the faces behind this 5-year-long project.
In a matter of just days, the sound of construction crews will disappear as the bustle of business will start to blossom for the Opportunity Corridor. But as many look to the road's future, we're taking a look back at the impact already done. Data compiled from Ohio Means Jobs shows just how far the project seeped into this neighborhood, beyond just 3 square miles of pavement. It shows how Ohio Means Jobs, along with ODOT's $500,000 investment, registered more than 1,500 residents for job support. That meant offering free technical career training and supportive services. And in the end, almost 1,000 residents receiving job placements.
It's truly a blessing to see that I had a part in changing Cleveland.
Count Marche Gibbons as part of that statistic. She worked on phase 1 and phase 3 of the project as a construction worker, attending one of the local outreach events without any experience in construction.
I learned it all firsthand out here in the field. They gave me an opportunity and I ran with it.
The Opportunity Corridor is scheduled to open at the end of this week. In Cleveland, Clay Lepard, News 5.
Ohio Governor Mike DeWine and Lieutenant Governor John Husted will be in Cleveland tomorrow to give an update on the Cleveland Innovation District project. This is the first time city and state leaders will be updating the public on this project since it was announced earlier this year. Now, 3 major hospital systems and 2 universities agreed to work together on research and to create more jobs. If you are looking for employment opportunities or job training, head on over to our website, news5cleveland.com.
Early afternoon, everything is back up and running now. Now let's get a check on the weather with AJ Colby.
Hey there, Matt. Hopefully everyone enjoyed an extra hour's sleep, but you may not enjoy the result of that, which is an early sunset.
I think I did feel the extra hour.
At West Geauga High School webcam. Nothing but sun today.
Despite
you
being
may see a decorative
1 o'clock in the morning.
but that's just about it. And from outer space, it looks the same way. You can see the clear skies across northeast Ohio. Temperature futurecast is mild, but a cold turn in the outlook. We'll have it for you coming up.
And tonight at 10, it's only a matter of time for us, but see where Old Man Winter already arrived in force this weekend, dumping nearly a foot of snow in early November. That's all the time we have for this halftime edition of Fox 8 News. We'll see you tonight at 10.
I don't know. Old Man Winter decided to show up.
Cool down.
What are you doing?
Go and find good value right now. Miami, Honolulu, Vegas, and
What?
Cancun. Good game. After nearly 2 years, the United States will welcome back vaccinated international travelers.
I'm a Chiefs fan. I'm wearing the jersey.
The U.S. is lifting the pandemic travel ban on international visitors.
I'm wearing the jersey. I've been watching.
Visitors will need to show proof of vaccination and a recent negative COVID test. Delta says it's seen a 450% increase in international bookings in the 6 weeks since the reopening was announced. Still ahead on News 5 and 6, preparing for the shots.
Hey, honey, did you?
Done and done.
Great. Enough. That's everything. One more thing. Can we stop throwing money out these ratty windows? Because our energy bills are out of control.
Buy one window and get the next one for free. With 24 months, no interest, no payments financing. It's time for low maintenance, energy efficient windows with a true lifetime warranty. Call Universal Windows Direct today.
Oh, we might get Deshaun Jackson. We don't know. If we get Deshaun Jackson, we'll be. Says Deshaun Jackson will try to sign with an AFC West team.
It's the season of bacon at Papa John's.
Get away with our best deals of the season at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. With new cars arriving daily, it's the perfect time to get a Hyundai. Get 0% APR for up to 48 months.
And then it's the Cardinals defense with another punch out. Brandon Ayuk catches the ball, gets back up, trying to get some yards. I think that's Justin Simmons. No, not Justin Simmons. Isaiah Simmons.
The Raiders.
And the Cardinals recover, so a couple of big strips by the Cardinals defense. The Colt McCoy looking deep to Christian Kirk.
He's going to the Raiders.
From the long time backup quarterback.
No!
They get a field goal out.
He's replacing Ruggs, isn't he?
San Francisco just needs some towards the end of the first half.
I wish we got the shot, Jackson. He's going to the. Why is he not going to the Eagles?
He passes Joe Nunn and then he shouts out the Cardinals' all-time sack leader on his
Who is
t-shirt.
Freddie Joe Nunn? Hold on.
Oh, that's cool. So, that's cool. Not to history there, but the Cardinals defense cannot stop George Kittle as he posts up in the end zone and gets a touchdown from Jimmy G.
He's only 59. How to do?
George Kittle does what he does so well. This particular play really runs that route, boxes the defender out, attacks the football, and scores a touchdown for his team. I need a touchdown for San Francisco. As Colt McCoy has played pretty well in this game in relief of Kyler Murray. Right now, Colt McCoy, 12 of 15, 145 yards. Christian Kirk won 33 yards on that trick play there. Let's catch up on the fantasy points of the day. Lamar Jackson has 120 yards on the ground, 266 and 3 touchdowns through the air. That's why he is ahead of Matty Ice on the touchdown leaderboard. Nobody has caught Taylor on the day as of yet in that big performance he had against the Jets on Thursday Night Football. Nick Chubb came close but couldn't catch him. Also, Elijah Moore, leading wide receiver.
Eagles are up 17-16.
Leading Zacchaeus, Hollywood Brown, and Malik Turner, who had 2 touchdowns in garbage time.
Second half just started in San Francisco. All right, it's over. Halftime's over in KC.
They've done such a good job of all season long is creating takeaways, and they're going to need to give this offense
All right, here we go.
But the special teams,
Crosby on the kickoff.
they have to contribute. They can't be a negative like they were in that
And
first
Byron
half.
Pringle
Let's send it
on
down
a fair
to
catch. It's going to be a touchback.
Yeah, and I didn't even have to bring up special teams to Matt LaFleur. He told me in so many words, you guys need to get it together. When he was talking about his young quarterback, Jordan Love, he said, I actually think Jordan's doing okay. It's on 3rd and 4th down that's killing us, and we need to make a play on that. Obviously, he talked about wanting to run the ball better here in the second half. And he did obviously mention, Devontae and Jordan Love. It's just the timing issue. I'm sure you and Joe talked about it. They haven't had any time together this week or at all.
Yeah, Adams returned to practice on Friday, so they have
Mahomes with that touchdown throw. That's going to be incomplete.
on Saturday,
It's
and then
Josh
here they are
Gordon.
on Sunday playing, and it shows. Josh Gordon, who was added in season and who has 1 catch, is a Kansas City Chief. That's it knocked away, and it's 2nd down and 10. To follow up on what Aaron said, the Packers are 0 for 5.
Yes, I am hurting.
You're not going to win many games not converting on 3rd down.
I was like, please don't sign him. Please don't sign him. Please don't sign him. I'm like,
Limiting the big plays and the points as best they
yeah,
can with
hurting
Kansas City.
with him.
2nd down. This is Gore.
That's
Makes the move.
Derek Gore. That's not Frank Gore. They're not related.
We'll check in with Tom Rinaldi.
Joe talked to Andy Reid going in at halftime, pleased with the late field goal, but some frustration clearly offensively, saying we've shown we're able to move the ball, but have to find a way to get it in the end zone consistently. On defense, he said we're trying to give as many different looks as we can to Jordan Love while keying on the run game, knowing how important that is to a quarterback making his first start.
Tom, thanks. 3rd down and 4.
Triangle motion. Mahomes under pressure is going to be wrapped up. Rashawn Gary.
What an impressive showing today by Joe Barry's group is 4th down. Well, they only go with one down lineman on this look. They've got 3 linebackers. They got the 2 rush edgers. They got Preston Smith in the middle.
Did you say rush edgers?
Make a big play on 3rd down. What a
That's what I
job
thought he
Green
heard.
Bay defensively to
It's
open up this
November
3rd
7th.
quarter and make it 3 now. Gary leads this team in sacks now up to 4.5. Really come on. Beautiful punt by Townsend. And a more punt. Special teams nightmare. But the Packers have it as Rodgers is able to get back on top of it. Amari Rodgers, the rookie, 3rd-round pick from Clemson, is just able to get back on it. The Packers will have it at their own 12. Trailing by 13.
What in the world was 25 doing?
Someone's not doing their job. Okay, let's keep going.
Of course they're not doing their job.
A minefield for young owners who have turned into their parents. Can you believe how many different types of water they have in this aisle? Kim, did you just change blades back there? This is perfect. Jackpot variety pack. Remember, it's a football game, not a play day. Roger that. One more slice. It can be a lot. Oh, good. The manager. Brian and produce. Very helpful.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you fund Walmart auto loans.
Pulls to the left a little bit.
History is filled with almosts. Those who almost adventured, who almost achieved. Then there are others. The ones who embrace the moment and commit. They calm their minds and steel their nerves with 4 simple words, whispered since the time of the Romans. Fortune favors the brave.
What's strong? What's strong with me? What's strong with me? What's strong with me?
What's wrong with me? With me.
What's strong with me? What's strong with me?
What's wrong with me? With me.
It's time to get holiday ready with Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks. Or with Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. And come home in a Ford Bronco Sport. That's how you get holiday ready. Get a Ford F-150 with 0 for 60 and 500 retail bonus cash, plus complimentary maintenance when you sign up for Ford Pass Rewards. See your Ford dealer today.
Start Saturday strong as Caleb Williams in Oklahoma take on Baylor. Touchdown! All part of Big News Saturday on Fox and Fox Sports X.
Today's statement sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Same when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance.
Reese Drayton is working hard on that sideline, trying to figure out how to put this special teams group back together. For Tommy Townsend, a season-long 63-yard punt. 3 punts today, all of them down inside the 20, which makes it that much more difficult on Jordan Love.
All right. In motion, Love under pressure.
Fires it into the ground.
That's intentional. That's grounding.
Late, as you saw it come
That's
in.
intentional grounding.
It looked like Jones was close enough to it. Well, I don't think it's going to be on the. I don't think it's going to be intentional grounding, but they tackled Aaron Jones. I mean, it could be. This could go against Kansas City. Let's see. They may pick up this flag. Who knows?
There's no foul for offensive hold. Second down.
They take a holding off the board. Oh, you see Aaron Jones. He's looking at the official that. They're trying to run a middle screen there to Jones, but off the play action. I think that's what LaFleur's talking about as well. I think that announcer, he corrected himself. It was a defensive hold that they picked up. And it's 2nd and 10. That's why Matt LaFleur was so hot. Here's Tilly. He gets 5. Mike Dana there for Kansas City. Well, there's that last play. On the first down call, they picked up the flag, but because it was play action, that's why he is then tackled by Derek Nottie, and it's allowed. I think that's why the flag was thrown. The officials got together and talked about it, and had it not have been play action, then it's a penalty. So it's a good job of the officials getting it cleaned up. 0 for 5 on third down for the Packers, 3rd and 5.
All right.
He wasn't ready for the snap. Flags on the play.
Oh, no. He wasn't ready.
It was illegal motion with Love moving forward at the snap.
Offense number 10. That literally declined until the play is 4th down.
He was able to at least
Why are there
get
3
on the
flags
loose
up there?
football. But everything is disjointed for Green Bay. Yeah, and it affects everybody, of course. And, it's hard. It's just the mechanics of getting plays run, and everyone gets frustrated. And everybody else. I don't know if Jordan Love was walking up to change the play, change the protection, or take the ball from under center. It doesn't much matter. Lucas Patrick snapped it. Penalty declined. A loss of 3. And Bojorquez.
Chargers are up 24-17 against the Eagles.
Hardman muffs it. And he's able to get back on top of it inside the 25. 56-yard punt. A frustrating day for third-year head coach Matt LaFleur.
What do you got?
Now starting quarterback Jordan Love. Not able to get much going down 13.
If it looks like an F-150.
What, you want Green Bay to win?
An F-150.
Ding dong, Drizzly. Beer, wine, and spirits delivered in under 60 minutes. Get $5 off with promo code DRIZ.
2021 F-150 Power Boost Hybrid with 570 pound-feet of torque and 12,700 pounds of max available towing. Oh, Bud Light sells a retro time.
Have you tried these yet? Bud Light Seltzer Retro China. The loudest flavors ever.
And for mature.
This is score. $300.
You're under arrest.
Leave the room. I'll be there to punch.
We both know how this was going to end.
You really think you could beat me?
We're on the way to find out. I'm really starting to not like you.
Red Notice, rated PG-13.
Expecting someone else? It's the holidays, and no matter how you jingle, we got your chance. Nice, nice. It's the naughty ones to make history. All of the jingle jammies, all of the gifts. Happy holidays from Old Navy. The hottie sauce is here. Get my new hottie sauce at Popeyes today.
Your hand in mine. Let's dance another way. Bring the holiday to life with Harry and David gourmet gifts. Order now for Christmas delivery.
A little old and new for you. Some of the greatest players ever to play professional football. Played in Kansas City. From the 23, after the punt by Bojorquez,
We're going to get
able to just
7.
Across the 30s, he picks up 8. Derek Gore, who's in his 4th NFL game, had a nice night on Monday against the Giants. Look at the numbers over the last 11 quarters for Mahomes. Up by 13, but really still looking for traction on offense.
What?
Plays like that, incomplete for Blake Bell. Let's go to Carissa with a game break.
Thanks, Joe. Chargers trailing 17-16 in Philly. First and goal from the A. Justin Herbert says, I'll just keep this for myself. 2-point conversion good. Chargers up by 7.
Hey, look at this, Joe, here in this on this possession. They run the ball on first down. They ran the ball 7 times on their first possession. They've run it now 5 times since. And one of those was first down here. They pick up 8 yards, and then they throw it on second. Another 3rd down opportunity, but we just wonder whether they're going to commit to just running the football because they're running it well when they do. Here's one behind Kelsey. It's 4th down. So you pick up 8 yards on first down, and then you throw 2 straight incompletions, and now it's a 3 and out, and you're punting the football. I mean, I'm not the guy who always beats the drum to run the ball like some people do. It's not me. Now, that's a ball that Kelsey, even though it's behind him, he has to make the play. You know, he hasn't been as sharp either, but it's frustrating for a lot of Chiefs fans as well that teams are playing these coverages, not
Thanks, Troy.
plays, and yet there's no commitment to running the ball, and yet they're good when they do it.
Thank you.
Here's another chance for Amari Rodgers and a fair catch back at the 15-yard line. 55-yard punt. Townsend's had a nice day for Kansas City. There is something that's positive. Here's Love, down 13.
America! After the past year-ish, everyone deserves something new. So, AT&T is giving everyone our best deals on every iPhone, including the iPhone 13 Pro with its amazing camera, like everyone that worked from home or welcomed a new family member.
They're on the dogs.
Our deals are for everyone.
It's not complicated. AT&T is giving new and existing customers our best deals on every iPhone, including up to $800 off the Epic iPhone 13 and iPhone 13 Pro.
During Walmart's Black Friday deals for days, there's all the best deals. Score Wednesday online or Friday in store. This season, head to Walmart's Black Friday deals for days.